Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
Halfway through November, and we did get a cold front come through, but not a strong one. But it has brought some cooler and less humid air back today. A little cooler and a little less humid. But dry weather does continue this week. It's hard to really find much rain. Highs generally in the 80s around here each day. We'll be a little cooler the next few nights than we've seen the previous few nights coming up. So right now temperatures are back in the low 80s. Actually a couple degrees warmer probably than the original forecast in some spots. Just a lot of sunshine already out there. It's already up to 84, and that's a warm spot in Weslaco, but still 81 in Brownsville, 70s along the coast. Across South Texas, you see there is some cooler air to the north, 60s up in the hill country. You get into the 60s and lower 70s farther to the north. And not a big blast of cool air coming our way, but there could be a stronger front down the road we'll track for you later on this hour. If you've been outdoors, there's not a lot of wind, but kind of a light breeze, a very light wind from the north and northeast. That's behind the cold front, a cooler wind direction with the airflow coming in from the north. So helping to bring the humidity down too, and kind of, not a massive drop in humidity, but instead of being up kind of close to this very humid category where we were over the weekend to start off, the front has kind of knocked us back down into more comfortable levels today, and we kind of hang in that level most of the week and then start a slow climb toward next weekend as temperatures warm up and the humidity climbs a bit. I think by next weekend it could be kind of warm and humid again. Maybe not the 90s coming back, but not quite as cool feeling as it will be later today and tonight. So 58 degrees the low tonight. Once you get the humidity down, it helps cool off more in these longer late autumn and going into early winter soon. Those longer nights give it more time to cool off. But 58 in Weslaco for a low tonight, near 60 in Harlingen. Still kind of muggy along the coast with the wind from the north and northeast, even though it's light. And when it turns northeast, it still kind of comes off the water there around South Padre Island. So you do get a warmer night surrounded by that warmer water. Future track does show pretty quiet weather this afternoon. Just a few patches of clouds here and there, but they continue to thin on out with less humidity today. Highs generally near 80 or a little warmer. By tonight, skies are mostly clear around the area. There's 11 p.m. and then overnight, mostly clear skies and dry weather around. And then notice tomorrow, kind of the same thing. Partly mostly sunny skies, I guess generally just mostly sunny. But highs again closer to 80 or so. And that really continues again for the day on Wednesday and into Thursday. No big changes. But if you're looking toward next weekend already, just to get a jump on the weekend, give you more time to plan out. Bring back very small rain chances at best. Maybe a sprinkle with some thicker clouds along the coast potentially Saturday. But you know the way it's going right now, you can hardly buy a raindrop. By Sunday, maybe late in the day, about a 20% chance for a shower as temperatures warm into the upper 80s. There is a cold front that could be arriving either Sunday night or early Monday, it looks like, and that could have a few showers with it, but expect another drop in temperatures behind it for next week if you're really thinking ahead. But this week, dominated by highs in the 80s, near 80 today, plus or minus a little bit the next few days, in the low 80s with warm afternoons, cooler mornings in the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then we start a slow warming trend later this week. Highs in the mid 80s Thursday and Friday, and mid to upper 80s Saturday and Sunday with warmer and muggier nights in the mid 60s or so. But primarily dry weather. I mentioned there's some very small chances for a sprinkle or shower next weekend. That would be mostly late Sunday going into Monday. So we'll track that front in a little more detail and have a look into the tropics too with Iota in your first 1-5 forecast later this hour. Dina?